It's week 16 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Bears and the Panthers, next on Madden NFL 22.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown. Charlotte. Today, we've got a good NFC. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fielded right around the 8. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit...
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Oh, nice move. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bears take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception, yeah. You know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he'll slide to a halt. Throwing again on second down. Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. This defense for the Bears, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. First down, Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Good job, they're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Mayfield to throw it. Going for it all. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 20 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a give running left with Montgomery. Shoves him aside. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Now, let's go.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A give. This is Montgomery. Oh, fighting off the defender. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And off comes to Montgomery. He'll get it to the 40. He broke a tackle there, but couldn't get much further. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I can't help it because I'm just sitting back in admiration right now of what I'm seeing. This is a defense that essentially announces to everyone that they're going to play, you are not running the ball against us. I don't care how you try to go about doing it.
Number 1 rush defense in the league for a reason, and after that last play, they might want to try to go to the air. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Fields. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Kenny Golladay making his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Mayfield looks to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Running left, Montgomery. Oh, he's got some breathing room. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Patrick Ricard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
Shut him down! Shut him down! Let's do this! Tight right.
Mayfield on play action. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I got him.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the 50. And he'll find Everett there, complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now hang on a moment here. Marshall's in some pain. Still down. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back.
No gain on this defense, no gain. 58, right over there, right over there. Right, 58, right there.
On 2nd down now. It's Lane. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Carolina. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. And he's well on his way to 100 yards. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Let's go, you tighten up. Let's go, you tighten up.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields fights through him. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Montgomery. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense. Gotta keep playing, man.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, here's Fields. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Khalil Herbert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lane. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Fields on 1st down. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays, the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Mayfield now. He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in everyone to this Christmas Eve edition of the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get to it. We'll start at Raymond James Stadium, an NFC South matchup between New Orleans and Tampa Bay. And that game tied at 7 in the second quarter. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Bryan Edwards, well over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And that game all square as they take on the visiting Seahawks.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Bears. And a big part of their success on the scoreboard is their success in the running game. Over 100 yards as a team in those first 2 quarters of play.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now a first down throw. Fields looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A huge play there for Chicago. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Fields leaving it with Montgomery here on the option. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Santos with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Mayfield. He finds his man complete. It's Lane. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on for the 5th time here today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? Who? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
35's the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Play action. It's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
35. I'm trying to collect. 35's the mic. Hey.
On first down, Fields. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Not something you want to see in week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Strong right. Strong right. Hey.
Now it's Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. On first down, Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Montgomery. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And this is incomplete. 3rd quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll give them 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Here comes Justin Fields and the rest of the Bears offense. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. 146 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
1st down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Off play action. Fields. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he's got this down to the 35.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Buck up, son. Buck up.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Here's Fields. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Santos' kick is up and through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And this one is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Desperation time, Mayfield on 4th down. Looking for Harry, he airs it out deep. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 172 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Now Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Bears on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap, Fields. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end, as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Running for it, Montgomery. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a run with Montgomery. Big hole up the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas. Oh, good. 32.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. From the 30 on 2nd down, Mayfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mayfield looks to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Chicago, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.